Hi everybody, meteorologist Danielle Noyce here with your 1 degree outside insights video, a closer look at what's going on over the next several days, right on through the upcoming weekend. Now, the focus of some of the heaviest rain and localized flooding and severe weather yesterday was this front that lifted across northern New England. We have an area of low pressure and a cold front nearby today. You think, okay, it sweeps through, we get some relief. Not quite. It's a slow moving front, and this will continue to slowly meander east, stall out over us, keep the humidity around, and also keep a risk of some unsettled weather over the next several days. So for our Friday, there will likely be some pop-up showers and downpours around. The focus is across southern New England, though there may be a few that pop in far northern New England as well. These will expand to areas of rain Friday evening and night and linger into Saturday morning, particularly for southern New England from southern New Hampshire points south. Don't focus on the exact placement, but the theme here is that there will be some downpours with so much humidity in place. There will be some locally heavy rainfall and isolated flooding potential. Saturday by the afternoon and evening, we're going to wrap things up and taper things off from west to east over the course of the afternoon and evening. We may have a lingering shower after that, but most of the rain falls Friday night into the first part of Saturday. Sunday, pick of the weekend because of that. Looks like a dry day. It's going to be hot, slightly less humid, but we're up around 90, so it kind of balances things out. Monday, some clouds do build back in, and with some moisture still over to the south and a cold front coming in from the west, there'll be some pop-up hit or miss thunderstorms that may return on Monday with some locally heavy downpours as well. So the flood threat on Saturday, notice the green shaded area shows a marginal risk. So half an inch to an inch of rain is what we're thinking here, although there are some signs that there may be some very localized banding that takes place. There's some cities and towns that get some of the heavier rainfall if the downpours set up in some of the same areas that may receive 2 to 3 inches of rain. Again, that would be isolated spots Friday into early Saturday, so we'll keep you posted on that. Let me take you through some of the numbers over the next several days. Highs tomorrow well into the 80s to near 90. There'll still be a gusty southwest breeze about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Staying muggy Friday night. 60s for most of us in the northern half of New England, but 70 to 75 in southern New England, some low clouds, some patchy fog with those areas of rain moving in that will last into Saturday in spots. And because of that, in southern New England will be a little bit cooler, although the humidity will be up. So most of us are about 80 to 85 on Saturday in southern New England. Now, when you're removed from the rain, we're actually a little bit hotter, running in the upper 80s to near 90 from Keene to Lebanon to Concord, 80s in northern New England as well, 75 to 80 for most of us on Cape Cod on Saturday with, again, that lingering rain longest in southeastern Massachusetts to the Cape. What about on Sunday? Sun comes back, humidity down a little bit, but temperature up a little bit. So that's why I was saying it kind of evens out here. Highs climb into and over 90 in many areas. The wind will be a little bit lighter on Sunday and shift out of the west, generally about 5 to 10 miles per hour. By the time we get to Monday, heat is still on. We go 90 plus in many areas. Should hold off the sea breeze, meaning Boston may hit 90 again as well. 80s on the Cape. And so many of you have still been asking, when do we get a break from this humidity? Matt's been talking about it the last several days. And there is some relief in sight, at least. This is the predicted dew point. So the measure of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere over the next 2 weeks in New England. So notice the dew point does come down just a little bit. It's still humid, don't get me wrong, but not quite as oppressive as what we had yesterday over the coming days. But again, the temperature goes up, so it kind of balances out. Low 70s for dew points as we head into the start of next week, and then still anticipating some drier air to work in, likely by later Thursday, and especially noticing it for the end of the week and next weekend, where the dew points will be back down into the 50s, which will be a welcome relief.